If you're getting into CNC carving and you want to turn your ideas into real-world creations, then you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down the top 5 best CNC routers for beginners. Machines that are powerful, easy to learn, budget-friendly, and perfect for anyone stepping into the world of CNC woodworking and engraving, whether you're building your first workshop, planning to start a side hustle, or just looking for a new creative hobby. The right CNC router can save you time, frustration, and money. And trust me, don't waste your cash on the wrong machine, because the difference between a beginner-friendly CNC and a headache machine is massive. Stick around for my number 1 pick. It's going to surprise you in the best way possible. For additional information, be sure to check the links in the description below. Let's jump into it, starting with number 5. The FoxAlien Masuter Pro 3-axis CNC router machine is a fantastic entry point for beginners who want a balance of affordability, sturdiness, and expandability. This machine is built with an all-aluminum structure, which gives you much better stability than the cheaper plastic frame machines out there. It stays rigid while cutting, reduces vibration, and helps you produce cleaner engravings, whether you're working on wood, acrylic, MDF, nylon, or similar materials. What makes it especially beginner-friendly is its dust-proof controller box with clearly placed emergency stop and home buttons. When you're still learning the ropes, those quick access controls give you a lot of confidence. I also love the versatility of the spindle system here. You get 52mm and 65mm clamps included, so you can start small and upgrade to bigger spindles or even a 1.5 kilo setup down the road. If you want to customize your machine as your skills grow, this one has room to expand. And for beginners, the pre-assembled parts and pre-wired components are a blessing. Most people set this machine up in under 15 minutes, which means less time reading manuals and more time actually carving. The 400 by 400 millimeter work area gives you plenty of flexibility, and if you ever need even more space, there's an optional Y-axis extension kit. All around, the Masuter Pro is perfect for beginners who want a plug-and-play CNC that still feels professional. At number 4 is the Lunyee 3018 Pro Max CNC machine. This one is for beginners who still want some real cutting power right out of the box. The 500W spindle is seriously impressive for a machine in this price range. It doesn't just handle wood and acrylic, it can power through aluminum and even copper, which immediately gives you more creative freedom. The build quality is another major strength. This machine uses an all-metal frame, no plastic parts except for the electrical pieces, so it stays durable and stable long-term. The upgraded 80mm Z-axis travel is a standout feature, giving you much more vertical room than normal 3018 machines. That extra travel lets you work with taller materials and thicker projects without feeling limited. Safety-wise, beginners will appreciate the 6 limit switches and emergency stop button, which help prevent crashes and mistakes while you're learning. You even get hand wheels on all 3 axes, which makes manual positioning and setup incredibly easy, especially when you're just starting out. And because it's a 2-in-1 machine, you can switch between spindle cutting and engraving modes depending on the type of project you want to tackle. For beginners who want a strong, versatile, and safe machine that punches way above its size, the Lunyee 3018 Pro Max is a solid choice. Moving into number 3, the Genmitsu CNC 3018 Pro router kit is probably the most popular beginner CNC ever made, and for good reason. This machine is simple, approachable, affordable, and widely supported across online communities, making it perfect for absolute beginners. The latest version includes an upgraded frame that increases stability and reduces assembly difficulty. You don't need to worry about aligning components with extreme precision because the new design handles most of that for you. It's capable of cutting plastics, soft aluminum, wood, acrylic, PVC, and even PCBs, which is great if you're into electronics or small crafting work. One thing that really stands out is the UL-approved power adapter that supports a 20,000 RPM spindle upgrade right out of the box. You don't even have to modify your G-code. It just works. It runs on GRBL, which is super beginner-friendly, and since GRBL is industry standard, there are tons of tutorials, community support, and software tools available to help you learn. They also include Carvico Maker Design software and Candle for controlling your machine. And if you ever need more space, you can turn this 3018 into a 3040 using their Y-axis extension kit. It's a machine that grows with you, which is perfect for beginners. Now for number 2, the Anolex CNC Router 3030 Evo Max. This one is geared toward new users who want something a little more heavy-duty and capable of professional level work even early on. It comes with an 800W trim router with adjustable RPM, which gives you solid cutting power whether you're working with wood, acrylic, or even metals like aluminum and brass. The precision on this machine is excellent thanks to the dual MGN15 linear guides on every axis and the durable T8 lead screws. These components typically show up in much more expensive CNC machines, so getting them in a beginner-friendly product is a huge plus. The machine also uses a stronger-than-average stepper motor for better torque and accuracy, with the option to upgrade to a closed-loop system for 0 lost steps. A big deal when you start learning more advanced carving. It runs on GRBL ESP32, which means you get Wi-Fi control, macro customization, and compatibility with tons of popular CNC software, including Fusion 360, Lightburn, VCarve, and UGS. Setup is surprisingly easy despite how advanced the machine looks. Many parts come pre-assembled, and the cable management is neat and clear. You also get dual limit switches, emergency stop, Z probe, and upgrade options like a longer 3060 table. If you're a beginner who wants a machine that won't hold you back later, the 3030 Evo Max is a powerhouse. Finally, number 1 on this list, the Carvera Air Desktop CNC machine. This is the most advanced beginner-friendly CNC on the market right now, and honestly, it feels like something from the future. What makes it perfect for beginners is that it removes so much of the traditional CNC frustration. Everything is automated, auto-probing, auto-leveling, tool calibration. It's all done for you. The optional 4th axis takes this machine to a whole new level, allowing you to carve cylindrical objects, 3D shapes, and double-sided pieces with ease. It's rare to find true simultaneous 4th axis machining in a machine designed for beginners. You also get a quick tool changer that swaps tools in about 10 seconds, which is a game changer for multi-step projects. The spindle is incredibly precise with extremely low runout, giving you clean and accurate cuts even on complex materials. Control is simple thanks to Wi-Fi and full compatibility with Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, and Linux. Their Makera Cam software is beginner-friendly, intuitive, and removes a lot of the guesswork that normally scares newcomers away from CNC. The entire machine is enclosed, compact, and great for small workshops or home use. If you want the easiest learning experience combined with high-end capability, the Carvera Air takes the number 1 spot without question, and that wraps up our countdown of the top 5 best CNC routers for beginners. If one of these machines caught your attention, you're already halfway toward creating your first CNC masterpiece. Whether you're starting small or aiming big, picking the right CNC early on can save you money, boost your confidence, and open up a world of creative potential. Stick with the machine that matches your goals and your learning style, and you'll be carving like a pro before you know it. And trust me, my number 1 pick is absolutely worth a closer look. For additional information, be sure to check the links in the description below.